Hey, what's up, everybody? Will Gans here with Priyanka Chopra and Blair Underwood, and I wish that smell-o-vision was a thing because when you guys walked in, you both smell amazing.
Oh, he is too funny.
No, I'm being dead serious. I feel so sorry for all of you that are watching that can't smell.
It's all Priyanka.
I always, with all my interviews starting with that statement?
I promise I didn't do it on
Do
purpose.
people smell bad?
Yeah, normally people walk in smelling like garbage, so I'm very glad that you two are here this morning.
Well, it is like 6 in the morning when people walk in, so don't blame people.
I don't know where people are before they're here, but you guys both smell amazing. All right. Gotta talk about Quantico.
Yes.
I like how you guys came back last week and it was just like, boom, everything is different. Like, the whole world is turned upside down. Like, it was just like jaw-dropper after jaw-dropper last episode. Gotta talk about the cliffhanger with Miranda.
Yes.
What is going on?
Oh, good question. I asked the writer's room that too. I'm like, wait, what? For Alex, it's such a... See, the audience sees whatever's happening through Alex's eyes, right? So as she's trying to figure it out, the world is figuring it out too. The good thing about this episode was that as soon as you come in and watch it, you didn't have to have seen anything before. You can still catch up with everything that's gonna come. And yeah, the show has changed, the pace has changed, keeping in mind the atmosphere in the world right now. I think the writers thought it was very imperative to bring the show to a point where it addresses issues that are relevant and topical, but at the same time are like drenched in the beauty and the drama of Quantico. And at the same time become a little bit easier and less complicated. So if you think this was complicated, it's gonna get much easier.
Okay, all right, good, I like it. True. Speaking of complicated, the relationship between your two characters seemed to get a little more complicated last episode. Where is that going?
Where is that going? No, well, I can tell you that, of course, as Priyanka said, she's the protagonist of the show. She's trained in the FBI, she's trained in the CIA. At some point, that training's over. So when that training is over, then I think our roles might change a little bit. I think. I can't really say.
But can you say?
But can I say? Can I really say?
Well, he can. Read between the lines.
The dynamics may change a bit.
Yeah. Cool. I'm excited about that. What does that mean, though, for Ryan? I mean,
look, Ryan and Alex are star-crossed lovers. They love each other. They're connected with each other no matter what, where they go. There's too much water under the bridge, so that relationship will always be a part of each other's lives. So far, from what I know, but and this dynamic is also, it's a very strange but a very interesting dynamic between two people who there's a certain sense of maturity which comes in between Alex and Owen. So it'll be really interesting to see where both these relationships go.
I agree. We're excited for it.
It's called a tease, man.
Yeah, I'm aware. No, I'm literally like salivating now. The episodes can't come out fast enough. I mean,
we try to shoot them really fast. I swear, we work all day every day.
I know. Yeah, we were just talking.
We're going to work right after this, nonstop.
Well, thank you for being here, for taking time out of your insane schedules.
No.
Talk to me about how it's been working with him this season, and what you've learned from Blair, and then we'll turn the tables and how you enjoy working with Priyanka.
Sure. Well, I think when Blair walked onto set, actually before we even met officially, there was such a buzz in on our sets with the crew and like the wardrobe department, and the girls were all like, so his reputation sort of preceded him, and so when I met him, I was just so
disappointing.
No, stop. I was a little in awe, of this person who's come in with so much experience and people who know him so well, and tremendous actor. As soon as I saw, you can sense when you see someone do the first few scenes, he has such incredible command over what he does. And I was so grateful that he knew all his lines because he had monologues, and we just had to listen. But he knew everything. He banged it out, complete professional, and I was just like, I'm so happy that you're on the show. And plus, what he brought to the table, he brought this sense of just like it. I always say that to him, that you've brought credibility to our show. You've made it so. I mean, we have such an incredible cast, and he just came and embraced everyone. We had so many new people this season, but everyone got on really well. So people like Blair sort of set the precedent for that. So it was really cool.
Amazing. And what's it like? Yeah, I know. Very lovely. What's it like sharing the screen with this gal?
Oh my God. Well, I've been in the game maybe 30 some odd years, and I've kind of strategically found shows that are working and are successful. come in the second season if they'll have me. And the reason I did this show was
That's smart.
I
didn't think about
Let's
that.
make sure this ship isn't sinking
Wait.
before I get on.
I don't want to put a second
Can
show.
can somebody let's pause for a second to just acknowledge that.
Oh, very I've been on some
I
second
did
ships.
not feel that when my pilot was airing the first time.
So I'll let them take the heat, then I'll get on board.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, the reason I wanted to do the show was because of Priyanka. I mean, I watched the show, and I love what she brought to the show. Again, she's the heart, the soul, the face of this show. And then to see what the writers were doing with it, and I thought it was dramatic, and it's topical, as you say, it's entertaining at the same time. And to find that balance is not an easy thing to do, but primarily because of her and the work, and also from a business standpoint. I mean, she's an international superstar, as we know, as humble and silly as she is.
And as pleasant smelling.
and pleasant smelling. So it's an exciting vehicle to jump on board, but then you have the human dynamic, and it starts with Priyanka. I tell her all the time, I said, you set the tone, and the reason we get along as a cast is because she's the hardest working person there. I mean, she works on the weekends, whether she's doing a hair commercial, or she's going to India, or she's back and forth. It's amazing to watch her work ethic. And I told her, too, just as an actress, I said this to you like a second ago, you are emotionally full. You know, if you look at her eyes take you, her spirit takes you on a journey.
Yeah, you did say that to me, like, right at the beginning.
And you said, what does that mean?
I was like,
what does that mean?
I was like, emotionally full, huh? It took me a little while to process it.
Well, you
Quite a
tap into that well, and it emanates.
Yeah.
All right,
It's one of the reasons she's the People's Choice Award winner. It's one of the reasons she's so
Two-time,
popular.
right? Yeah.
Two-time.
Amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, so I know you guys are going to be on GMA in just a few minutes, and if I make you
I love
late
that.
to your segment, I will be fired. So, real quick, I know you're going to have a sneak peek at tonight's episode, but what can you tell us here that only folks on Facebook will get to hear from you? Can you give us like a little more of that tease situation?
I think last time we left, we found it was a terrorist. I think we'll learn more about that. We'll learn about betrayal. That's the theme here, and what happens when you betray somebody, and do you betray, and all that kind of stuff. What else?
I think, the first episode was about seduction and the different aspects of it, and like Blair said, this is about betrayal. But betrayal can be in so many ways and so many forms, and especially since you've seen the last episode, you see how everyone's dynamics have changed, like Miranda, you said. So a lot more will be, like, in the next 2 episodes, you'll figure out a lot will unravel in that department.
Amazing. Well, I can't wait. Quantico on ABC, 10/9 Central, right after The Bachelor. So you get your full scope of drama on Monday nights on ABC. Priyanka Chopra, Blair Underwood, thank you so much for coming in this morning.
Thank you.
We'll see all of you guys on ABC in just a little bit.